Thoughts on that game?
Disgraceful.
Was that the performance of your team, or?
Yes, absolutely disgraceful. I've backed the players many times. Absolutely disgraceful. There was no tempo, there was nothing. They didn't want to know today. And it was absolutely disgraceful. And if they think that's good enough, and I take responsibility because I bring the players here, but I'm not putting up with that. And I've just told the lads that. That was absolutely abysmal. And like I said before, I've backed them, I've praised them, but I'm not watching that. And I'm certainly not having supporters watching that either. They're being told in no uncertain terms. If they think that's good enough, then go back to your Sunday football. Because we're AFC Liverpool, we want to move forward. And like I said, I've brought people to this club to perform. And if they can't perform for 90 minutes, then, you know, they've got to question themselves. I've just run around to each and every one of them and asked them to mark themselves out of 10. And the average you got was 4. So that tells you what that performance was all about.
Can you expect a response then on Wednesday from this performance?
Well, if they don't get a response, then there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong as a person, there's something wrong as a team, there's something wrong as a unit. Because like I said, that was very unacceptable. And if they think they can go home and go drinking and do this and do that, then I've told them they best think again. Because I'm making a fool of myself. Me personally, I'm making a fool of myself. I'm standing there like a screaming banshee. I don't look professional, I don't look anything like a football manager. I get hurt, but there's only so much I can take in the aspect of, you know, again, with communication, information, they don't want to listen. And today was the worst, as manager of AFC Liverpool, I've ever seen.
First goal penalty for them, silly mistake.
Well, again, there you go, one long ball. I've got a goalkeeper making a decision and the wrong one at that. And like I said, I've stuck up for people in this football team. I'm not prepared to do it no more because, like I said, they don't stick up for me. You know, I've always said, players, unfortunately, they either win your leagues or get you sacked. And I'm not putting up with that at all. He made the wrong choice. It's no use saying to him, you have made the wrong choice. He might blame someone else, vice versa, and they like to blame each other. But at the end of the day, the buck stops. He's made the decision. They don't even look like scoring a goal. He's made the decision. They go 1-0 up. The tails are up. We feel sorry for ourselves, and the rest is history.
Was it frustrating for you that without the commitment there, Congleton really didn't look like they were in control of the game? If you had applied your spell, you could have taken the game.
No disrespect to Congleton. and I just thought, I don't know, I thought they were a very average side, and I'm not being disrespectful to them. That was my thought. And I've just said to the players, if you cannot beat a team who's average, team like so, then again there's a problem in it, as individually and as collectively.
Are you getting worried by the fact that in the last 2 games you've hardly created a chance on goal?
That's another thing I mentioned. I played 180 minutes of football and I don't think a goalkeeper has saved anything in anger. So obviously I've questioned forwards as well, but at the end of the day you can only go when balls come. But I still expect work ethic, and there was no work ethic whatsoever there. No disrespect to my secretary, I'd have played there today.
You're really disappointed with your performance, your commitment of your team today then?
I'm disgusted in them. I'm absolutely disgusted in them. And if that's harsh, then so be it. I mean, I cannot put up with that. I always thought I'd always come in, and I'm a passionate lad. I'm a very passionate lad. And I think about the game, and I don't mean to be the way I am, but it's getting that way now where I'm becoming like an idiot. You know, and people don't understand what I'm going through when I try and give information or to tell them. It's like talking. I'm not expecting them to play well all the time. But what I do expect is when I get beaten games of football, I do expect a little bit of work, a little bit of effort. And it's the way you get beat sometimes. And today was absolutely abysmal. It was disgusting.
What are your thoughts then for Wednesday night? Are you going to reshape the team, bring in new players, or try and get some response out of these players?
Well, they've got to respond. They've got to respond. I mean, you know, I've just said to them, you know, they'll be training Tuesday night, put it that way. Because I've just told them, if they can play Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then they can go train on Tuesday and play Wednesday. I don't see no difference. And I've just told them, if they don't want to do it, then they can leave the club. Because again, I'm not sitting there, I'm not having people at this football club looking, especially the supporters, You know, they pay a little few pounds, they follow us everywhere, they give great support to myself, but I'm not having that. I'm not having that at all. And like I said, it might be harsh. People might look at this and go, whoa, what's wrong with him? He's on one. I'm not on one. The fact of the matter is, I'm the football manager, and I'm not having people at this football club who run it and work damn hard, my ad, watching that. Because I won't allow it.